Yo, what is cracking, my lords and ladies? It's Ryan Creates, and in today's video, we got a pretty big one. We show you guys how to defeat the Divine Beast dancing lion and get his Divine Beast head. This is no joke of a battle. This is actually mandatory to progress in the DLC as well, so you are gonna have to end up doing it. Here's my guide. I'm gonna show you guys what I was using really quickly for this. I used the backhand blade plus 24. I was using just this armor set, nothing too special, but I had the Rotten Winged Sword Insignia, Lord of Blood's Exultation, Erdtree's Favor plus 2, Shard of Alexander for the weapon art, and I was also using the Bloodflame Blade. Now, Bloodflame Blade is really good because not only are we doing, oh my god, it looks ridiculous, because not only were we doing fire damage, which he is weak to, but we also are able to get more bleed damage faster. And if you're just around him with this and you've done enough damage, he will actually, it will bring up his bleed build up for you. So it can actually proc without you even need to attack him. So it's very good to have. And I'm going to be using this throughout the whole battle. So I highly recommend you guys copycat this build if you want to really make quick work of him. Actually, we're able to take him down in less than 5 minutes. But I'm going to be going over all of his moves, so stick around, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so we first have the Spew Stream. There's a very high chance he will start off with this, and any element will be shot out of his mouth and will track you. Now, thankfully, you can easily sprint this, or you can roll 4 times to dodge it. You can go left or right, it doesn't matter. But the further away you are, the less you have to walk. The closer up you are, the more tighter your gap is going to be, so be ready for it. It does have a slow startup, and it can be confused for the spin attack. Now, there's 2 types of spinning spews. The first one is the heavier one, which involves 3 spins. He'll go around in a circle, and the best way to dodge this is just by walking and moving back. Now, you don't need to dodge, I just do it to be careful. However, if you decide to go into this attack and be up close, which might end up happening, you're going to have to be pretty precise with your dodges, as you want to dodge into it right before you go in. But unfortunately, the timing's pretty precise, because if you're too late, you will get hit. So make sure you are at a very safe distance. Next up is his head bite. He can do this up to 5 to 6 times. It first starts with an overhead chomp, and then there's 2 follow-ups. These 2 follow-ups you can just dodge left to. Just either roll left or roll once. You can also use the blind spot Asher wore on the second one to get in a nice cheeky hit. But he will follow this up with yet another bite, which you'll want to roll into, and then his tail will whip around and will, you know, almost attack you. And you can dodge both of these by dodging to the right, so you're going to be dodging into them. Then after that, you can get in a hit. In my personal opinion, you're fighting both the camera and the boss in this battle. Now we have his jumping spinning attack. He'll first start with a bite, and then he'll do a flip in the air and smash his tail. This one will actually cause different effects in phase 2, but what you want to do, you can dodge into the first one or to the left. But for the second one with the tail, you're absolutely going to want to dodge to the left for it, or else you're going to get hit by the tailwinds. It's also worth mentioning that he will smash into the ground afterwards, so don't celebrate just yet. But once you get behind him, it is a good time to punish. And in most cases, he's going to do it to a follow-up. As you guys can see here, he is going to smash his head into the ground, bring it back up, and do 2 mini spews. These 2 are way further away, so you can actually stay up and keep attacking him and strafe to the left to avoid it. But it might just be safer to just avoid the first one. Then you can use your blind spot in to get another hit, and then follow it up with another R2, because he's going to have to do a recovery window where he's going to do a little spin around to get back into position. So every time he does the spew, even in his elemental phases, this is a good opportunity to either get in a heal or get in a punish. Now, when he goes into his elemental phases, aka phase 2, he's going to go up in the air and start spinning around and doing electric. Now is a very good time to heal if you need to, get back your FP, or rebuff your weapon. Like I said, I'm using Bloodflame Blade. It's a good time every time he does that spin to rebuff your weapon if you haven't already, because you do not want your Bloodflame Blade to run out at all in this battle if you're following my guide. Now, lightning is very tough. He will usually start off with 2 lightning bolts at you. He'll throw them at you. You want to listen for the electrical sound effect and then roll as soon as you hear it. You're going to want to either move aside, but I recommend you roll again, because there's going to be a bit of lightning that's going to linger on the ground, and then there's going to be a massive strike. He will usually do this twice, so be prepared to follow up with another dodge. Now, he's going to be doing his overhead chomps like in the beginning. You're going to want to be dodging to the left like usual. However, the big difference with this phase is that there's going to be lingering lightning strikes on the ground. So you are going to want to watch, you're going to want to dodge and then watch the ground for where the lightning's coming. It might be better to keep your distance away when he does this and just back roll from his attacks. If you can get far enough away, you won't have to worry too much about it, but if you decide to get in and be more aggressive, pay attention to your surroundings and dodge accordingly, but most likely you will get struck, especially since the spread is kind of big. In this phase, the best attack to punish is going to be when he does his head slam. The head slam is going to be the best one, but you have to be careful because he can follow it up if you're not careful and get staggered with an unearth, but this time it's going to be doing lightning damage on top of it. So make sure that you dodge to the left and get in your punish, and watch out for if he decides to follow it up with the unearth, because if he is, that means that he's going to be doing a lightning spew twice. He does this in every phase. Now he's going to go into ice. Now ice is very similar, but the difference is he can cause frostbite. All of his attacks are going to do a mini little hoarfrost stomp on the ground, so you're going to want to roll into them. You can roll away for certain ones, such as this mini 2 that he'll do at the beginning, but most of them you are absolutely going to be wanting to dodge into, especially his giant horse frost stomp, where he's going to wait for about a second and a half and slam it down. Roll into this with perfect timing, right as the foot's coming down, about a little bit more than halfway, and then you could get in another punish. This is one you can blind spot into and follow up with an R1, but you need to be precise. And frostbite is a big deal, so maybe if you aren't damaged too badly, use a thaw blouse to boost your resistance to frostbite, because you're going to be doing a lot of frostbite damage. His double flip tail smash attack he does in phase 1 now is going to have a blizzard that's going to go around, which is going to build up your frostbite. And as it's building up your frostbite, it can also do damage if you're not too close to it. Well, if you are close to it, so you're going to want to be away from it. As soon as you see it, dodge twice and either run to the right or left from where the attack happened at, and you can possibly get in another strike. Spot into some of his attacks and just straight to the left like you did. A lot of his attacks are just like they were in phase 1, but instead they have an AoE. This is where we come to his third phase, which is the wind. Or maybe it is the second phase. Either way, the wind phase has 3 attacks you're going to want to watch out for. The first one is the wind tunnel. The wind tunnel is going to be just a little blast of wind at you. You can run right or left to dodge this. The next one is a giant, holy smokes, it is literally a tornado. Thankfully, it's the same drill. Just run to the right or left and dodge right before it gets to you. But you can also make it just by running. All of these phases have the 2 punishers. Remember, there is the overhead smash, which will give you a bit of an opportunity to get in a blind step and an R1. And there's a circle spew. I believe it's the heavy one, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, where he will flip around and go back into his neutral phase. This is a good time to get in a blind spot into an R1. But many of these attacks you can blind spot into and then combo with the R1 to keep doing some massive bleed damage to him. We're gonna Does a double bite be to the left for it? I don't know what he's doing. Go, Joe! I cannot believe I haven't beaten this guy. I mean, I had 2 chances when I could have. Back to the fire gate, back to the fire gate. But if you're gonna learn all his moves, our own way of dealing with it. Show you guys which ones are openable. That one is. 1, 2, 3, or you could just go in, get your 2 Blind step R1. Got chomp. This is blind steppable. Go for the second one. Blind step it. You can't R1. You shouldn't do anymore because he does have the unearth and then double spew. Go into this. Get another second. You have to double go twice. There we go. Blind step it. Run to the right. Oh wait, nope, never mind. Just go back. You can blind. Oh no, I botched it. That's fine. It's gonna go into wind anyways. Tornado time. Fine by me. We'll just run around. Do a roll. Push leaf measure. Same thing here. Get back RFP. Oh shit, I meant to roll. Alright, so this might be the nope. We will step that. You need dodge the perfect time or else you're gonna hit. You can heal though because it's too far. That's a double bite. No! Yes! Oh man, what a battle, dude. I thought we were gonna die or accidentally jump, but no, we did it. And with that, there is how to defeat the Divine Beast Dancing Lion. Or is it Leon? I really do not know. But yeah. There you guys go. If this video was helpful, make sure to leave a like. I appreciate it so much. Subscribe to the notification bell for more Elden Ring content. Check out the playlist. Join the Discord server. Link is in the description below. And honestly, guys, this took me such a long time to beat. I'm so happy I was able to come up with this strategy for you guys. And I hope that you guys find it helpful. But yeah, that's it from me. Peace out, y'all. And see you later.